Hello and welcome everyone to the third episode of my beginner's tutorial for Kerbal Space Program PlayStation 4 edition. Today we're gonna be going to space for the first time. Space is at 70 kilometers, but first we've got to go to mission control to make sure we can get some extra money from this. So obviously escape the atmosphere, because that'll get us money. Thinking that one maybe. Actually no, because it's a little too high for altitude. Not orbit carbon. I think this one actually might be good. Test flight this one maybe. Nah, that's an observational survey. I think I'll just accept this one and exit by clicking circle. And also, so this is the astronaut complex where you hire people. I just click square. This is how you upgrade. If you click square on a building, you can click. You can upgrade it. On every building has 3 levels. I'm just right now. I'm building my 3rd rocket of the series. I've added a parachute, add a heat shield, because when you're going fast into the atmosphere, you tend to have tend to be quite hot. Also, adding these new fuel tanks with 4 of them. I'm gonna add. Just takes quite a while. 3rd one. And the 4th one. Alright, now I'm going to be adding a swivel engine so I can get some extra, so I can get thrust and maneuverability. Because there's a similar one called the Reliant, and that one just is basically, it's more powerful but more uncontrollable. But the swivel is less powerful and more controllable. You gotta have fins to make sure you're pointing in the right direction. Gonna have mystery goos to do all your science. And the pressure and the barometer, and also the thermometer as well. Oh yeah, well, no, you don't really need a heat shield for this mission, because, well, you don't go quite fast, because straight up is a lot slower than, like, orbit. Orbit velocities are much slower. I'm just checking if anything's wrong. Oh, yep, I gotta swap out Jebediah for Mr. Bob Kerman. There. He's going to be the first Kerbal in space. Just checking through all the tabs. Don't do anything there. I'm thinking maybe I should like have some solid rocket boosters on the side, because I had a contract to basically use them just test them on the launch pad. And the way you do that is you add these side decouplers. What they do is just like detach objects on the side of them. So you gotta have the flea, because that's the contract I have. Your rocket doesn't have to look like this. It's much more efficient if it was a 4-stack, but a 4-stack of liquid fuel tanks and an engine at the bottom. But this is just because I want a to complete a contract, adding parachutes to the side so they can safely fall to the ground and be recovered. Gotta do the staging. Yeah, it looks about right to me. Can't see anything. Let's say rename to Mark 3, and then save the craft twice as usual. Check everything's right, and then save craft and launch. So we're back on the launch pad. We're gonna open the fuel bar. Gonna also go to this button here. You see the pink button. It helps you. It shows where your highest point is and also your lowest point. Apoapsis is your highest point. Periapsis is your lower point. In the future, it will show time until like apoapsis and periapsis, but it requires an upgrade that we don't have yet. I'm just launching now with my solid rocket boosters, and now I'm going to detach them. The parachutes are deployed on them. Now I'm going to space. You probably actually, I've went a little I think west. Yeah, I went a little west. You probably shouldn't do that. You should probably try to go a little north to get some like grassland biomes. This was a bit precarious because you see those mountains on the map to the left. Yeah, we're gonna be landing on those. This rocket is quite powerful for its needs. 70 keep in mind 70 kilometers is is space, and I've got my apoapsis at 107 kilometers. If you're American and don't understand kilometers, it's about a kilometer. 1.6 kilometers is a mile. I've just attached the thing, the pod. I'm gonna be doing some science. Actually, I'm gonna wait until I'm in space and then do a bunch of science. I'm in space now, and you can do all the science experiments again. Mystery goo, crew module, barometer, and temperature gauge. I can't find it. There it is. Don't look into the sun, it's bad for your eyes. Just checking if I've done everything. Alright, now I'm gonna make my Bob EVA for the first time in space. First person in space. EVA report. And take the data. And remove the data, store, take the data, just gonna board now. Right, now to fast forward time. It's not physics warp, it's actual time warp. It just stops your vehicle from moving, like rotating as well, and it just makes you time go faster. You can do it up to I think 10,000 or seconds per second. Per real second, it's 10,000 Kerbal seconds per second. But you don't need that at the moment. Just falling down, you want to have the bottom of your spacecraft to be on that yellow marker. It's called retrograde, because that's what will make you slow down fast enough. I've just hit deploy my parachute, even though it's not ready. It will auto deploy. I'm going to fast forward. You're gonna fast forward until you're near. Once your parachute is fully deployed, you want to try. You want to get your Kerbal out, like I'm going to in a second. You don't want to get your Kerbal out before the parachute is fully deployed, because he'll just fly away from your vehicle. So only do it once your parachute is deployed. You gotta do his EVA report, nothing else, because I don't think anything else needs to. Once you're landed, you also want to do all your science experiments, all your EVA reports, etc. I'm doing my crew report, keep the experiment, observing the mystery goo, and keeping it, log temperature, and keeping it. And sorry, I was a bit snotty because I just got my flu vaccination, but it's fine. EVA report. You can choose to plant a flag if you want. I don't want to, because it's just space. You go into space many times. You don't need to plant a flag every time you go to space. Recover the vessel. We've just got like 50 science, which helps us with the R&D building, which we're in now. Gonna unlock advanced rocketry and also basic science, because that will get you more science. Just looking at the other ones. I think the next one you want to do would be aviation. I don't usually use it to fly planes because I'm bad at planes in this game. I mostly use rockets. But this is where I'm going to end off. So I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell to see when the next video comes out. Hope this is helpful, and goodbye.